Hey everybody, welcome back to Movieverse. My name is Brian. Today, Jason and I will be watching episode 11 of season 2 of The Legend of Vox Machina, The Belly of the Beast. Jason, episode 10 gave us a lot. What were your thoughts on episode 10 briefly and predictions for episode 11? I know at the end of last episode you said that you thought Pike was going to come up and find Scanlan being tied up by Kaylee.
Yeah, so I mean, overall, episode 10, you teed it up perfectly. I think it is a banger of an episode. We got Grog's kind of like shining moment. He's got his strength back. He has a vestige now. He's got the Titan Stone Knuckles. We also have the herd joining. Part of what kind of I thought was going to happen did happen, at least with them, with that group. You know, Scanlan's in a tough situation now, and I'm very, very much looking forward to what happens in this next episode, even beyond Scanlan getting out of his predicament.
Yeah, you could say Scanlan's a little tied up at the moment. Please call back later.
Very much so.
I love episode 10 so much, and I'm looking forward to episode 11 and finishing up this season tonight. So I don't really want to talk anymore. I just want to keep watching episodes. I'm hyped, dude. I'm hyped at this point.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to watch. So let's go ahead and jump in to episode 11, The Belly of the Beast. Last time on Vox Machina.
Telling me that
You came up here to sleep with your daughter.
No, I feel like I wouldn't have let it get that far.
Scanlan, my boy, you're tied up.
Wait, I had no idea you existed. Now that I do, I recognize your eyes so much like your mother. I'll never forget meeting her.
Gotta pull out all the stops, my guy, with the sword in your face.
It was love at first sight.
If this isn't her mother, that is not going to be good.
I spent my whole life looking for pleasure. I never thought I'd find romance. She unlocked my
I told you it
soul.
wasn't the first time it's been tied up by a woman. Probably won't be the last.
But then, as quickly as it started, the world got in the way. And all these years, I never got over Leia.
That's not my mom.
Are you sure?
Oh my god.
Are you sure?
Oh my god.
Janet! Bert?
Don't just rattle.
Yeah. Why'd you have to say her name, my dude?
I know. Don't put yourself in a box, man.
I mean, Scanlan is a
Right,
scoundrel, though, so
Yeah.
Her name was Sybil, and you left her like she was nothing.
weren't even
Just
close, my
another one
dude.
of your conquests to bed.
Mhm.
My heart is breaking 100 times for not knowing about you.
Can't say that I wouldn't have done it.
So
Ooh.
I'll do worse than kill you. I'll leave you with this burden. It's yours now, Dad.
Kaylee, wait! Stupid thing. Ow!
He's pretty good at getting out of ropes. Also, they just left all the bodies out here
Yeah.
while they're drinking inside. Ooh, that's not creepy.
Oh. Oh. Definitely don't want to see that when you're outside.
Please, usher us into the beyond.
Oh. Such an ominous feel, like the map, like the
She's watching.
always watching.
Some night, huh?
Unforgettable.
Have you ever had your life change and you don't know what comes next?
Oh boy, did that just happen to Scanlan or what?
You don't get to choose your part in the play, but a true performer commits anyway.
You're saying you can't let fear hold you back.
I guess I am. Take the plunge.
I feel like they both needed that.
Yeah, it was a nice little heart-to-heart.
Why have you not delivered my gold? There is one more item to acquire. Another vestige.
He does not care.
If this delays you by even a day, Umbrasil, your flesh will burn.
Hey, Pike, can I ask for some priestly advice?
I guess. What's up?
Say you just found out you had a puppy, and you try to sleep with that puppy.
Oh, please, God, tell me this is a metaphor.
Somehow he made it worse.
Yeah.
You can come out, Vex. I heard you 4 blocks ago.
Don't flatter yourself. I wasn't the one making that racket.
Hi.
Oh, wow. You guys are good. So, care to tell us why you're sneaking out?
She's in my head, calling. So I thought I'd try answering.
We'll come with you.
I need to find these answers on my own.
Do not go far from me.
That line hits different now.
Ooh, what are we about to see?
They're into torture and starvation and ceremonial flaying and enemas and
I would like to think most of that's probably not true.
I know you have feelings for him.
oh wow, yeah. This isn't something we have to talk about.
I know he still cares for you.
I mean, maybe, but with all of this to deal with, I mean, does that even matter?
It always matters.
Vex, what should I do?
Don't let him get away.
Well, she got the sister's approval.
Far cry from her saying that, let's not be distracted by pretty things.
If there's some sort of pact between us, I'm here to honor it. Take the plunge.
Oh boy.
Remember, this is the goddess of death. For him to get the armor from Pervan, he had to, or get the power, he had to accept death.
Mhm.
It's a very deep pull.
Yeah. Good God.
Champion.
I love this scene so much.
Vox or die. You've come at last.
You know how Pike talked to the Everlight last season?
What do you want? My life?
The threads of fate connect life to destiny. You
I really like her design too.
Yeah, it's incredible.
able to see and bend the threads around you. All the living share one experience. Death. Protecting the sanctity between life and death. That is our cause. You're afraid of dying.
Of course I am.
Don't be. There is much to fear, but not death, for it gives meaning to life.
I had to be quiet that
Wow.
entire scene. Like, it's just a
Wow.
beautiful moment. Like, because this whole season, it's like everything's been afraid of him because he's the champion of death, basically, right?
Death, yeah.
Because everybody's afraid of the matron of Ravens because of what she, represents. She's the goddess of death. People are afraid of that, right? Just like you're afraid of the Grim Reaper or anything like that. But her whole thing is like, we're just here to protect the sanctity of death. So like, we're not here.
She was always
It's not a
there,
negative thing. It's a very neutral
wasn't
thing.
she?
Yeah.
So it's like, in D&D, there's undead, right? And we saw them last season with the Briarwoods. Her whole thing is like, she goes against that.
Vex, we were so worried
Yeah.
about. What the fuck?
I'm fine.
He just walks out covered in blood.
What is
Just,
that?
fuck.
I saw her. The path we're on. It's the right one. Let's head back. I'll explain on the way.
That scene, I love it so much.
So well written too.
When
Yeah.
coupled with the jaw hinge tension screw, delivers the restraint, anchoring the target to the base plate. Simplicity itself.
You dig there.
Gotta speak to them in their
Ah.
terms. Yeah. Keep
Yep.
it simple.
Pay attention to how the trap will. Son of a bitch!
He's not very smart, is he?
Look, something has always been lacking in me. And I think you might be it. I realize I'm not the dad you wanted, but I can try to be.
After all the wrong you've done, you'd have to do a hell of a lot right.
A big moment for Scanlan. He's got to grow up, right? He's got a daughter.
Big old fire.
As long as Umbrasyl steps on the pressure plate, it will work.
The pressure plate that you didn't cover up all the way.
You are wise to not show your faces today.
Damn it.
These dragons are super smart, and you thought you were going to catch them like that? Thankfully,
Good
they had a
shot.
failsafe.
Keep that dragon down! Let it in your face!
Hell yeah.
Going somewhere?
Good shit. Shut his mouth. Nice.
This was a plan that they came up with in the campaign. They spent a really long time planning this.
Hold back! We've got him right where we...
Never say that. Just never say that.
Oh my goodness.
My power cannot be contained.
And he goes invisible.
That's new.
Did not see that coming.
To blood!
Guys.
That's terrifying. My God.
Shit! Valentia!
Oh.
Caleb!
Oh, get up. Nice.
Let's do this!
Big rock.
Can't hit what you can't see, but I can see you.
Oh.
Ooh, run.
It's not even fair. You can't even see where he is, but he's shooting acid at you.
I found out I'm the champion of the Matron of Ravens.
I found out I'm a father.
You win.
Yeah.
We need to get inside that dragon.
What, inside? You're a mouthful of acid, no way.
There is a way. The other way.
Interesting.
There you go, Grog.
Nice.
Where are they going?
Oh my.
Did you have that on your bingo card for this season, Jason?
No.
He used his Scalen's hand to make two fast.
Wow.
Right, let's see this fucker try to fly away now.
There you go. Here's that creativity. Oof.
You leave when Scanlan Shorthalt tells you to leave.
He's down! Hit him with everything we got!
It's a smart plan. It's just getting there is
Yeah.
interesting.
It's not really the anatomy that you see of a dragon very often. Or ever.
You cannot contain me. You will not.
Scanlan!
I have your vestige, and I will possess them all.
Can't let him get away!
Bye, Grog.
Going for a ride.
There we go. Episode 11 of The Legend of Vox Machina, Season 2, Belly of the Beast. Now you know why it's called Belly of the Beast.
Yep. I don't think, perfect, apt name right there. Perfect embodiment of the episode.
Yeah. Eat your heart out, Hobbit. Smog who?
Did you get what I said? Perfect embodiment of the episode name.
Clever.
Yeah.
Clever.
Nice.
So that moment happened a little bit differently in the campaign. In the campaign, they teleported into the dragon. They didn't go up its ass. But I feel like this is pretty on brand.
What a great
with
visual
Scanlan.
change, though.
Yeah. Has a lot more oomph to it. You know what I mean? When they do it this way. What were your thoughts of this episode, Jason?
Just a great episode. You know, Vax and Scanlan having that talk, kind of like they both needed it. And obviously, Vax's trip to talking with the actual matron sort of like aligned him a little bit. And, you know, what you said was a very, very apt point when you said, like, he still is kind of like, well, I don't really have a choice. So, yeah, I'll agree to be the shepherd. But, you know, when he exits the place, you know, he's got a little bit more. He seemed a little bit more lively. Like he smiled at Vax and Keyleth. So Vex and Keyleth, excuse me, putting you know their new powers up against Umbrasyl didn't go their way.
Yeah.
Got him in the first half. So
yeah.
you
Had him
know,
in first half.
hoping hoping whatever happens, whenever that dragon lands with Vax and Scanlan and Grog hanging on for dear life, I'm hoping that they can either defeat him, or maybe it is a defeat Umbrasyl. Maybe it's a like piss off Umbrasyl enough to where he goes against the rest of the Conclave. I don't know, but
yeah,
it's good episode overall.
I think Vax had to have that moment with the Matron of Ravens, because up to this point, he didn't really have any knowledge of what she stood for. So he's still kind of hesitant to be all in, but he at least has context for what she's about, what she stands for. And he can recognize that she's not this evil entity like Percy was attached to in season 1.
Yeah.
And so he can feel a little bit better about it. But yeah, again, he's still having that hesitancy because he feels like he doesn't have a choice in the matter. He has the ability to bend fate. He's fate touched. He can see the strands of fate around him and essentially bend them to his will, is essentially what she was.
Yeah. I mean, such a good like dialogue, such a well-written scene. And it's one that I'm probably going to go back and like,
re-listen to
rewatch again, just that scene, just to like focus on every single word. Cause it was really good.
During that scene, we were both being like really quiet because a little bit.
I didn't want to speak over it. You know.
Yeah, you didn't. Well, and you don't want to miss it because it's, you know, it's quite a bit of exposition. It's explaining a lot of things that we haven't had context for prior to this episode. Going back to the visions that Vax had been having of like death and people who have died, and you know, that one scene when he walks outside of the tavern when they're drinking and those people are asking him to usher him to the beyond, you know. It's kind of like he is the Grim Reaper in this world, essentially.
Yeah.
So he at least knows what the purpose is and understands that death is not to be feared because it gives meaning to life.
Yeah.
Which is true. Yeah. Life doesn't have meaning unless there's something beyond life. So it's a beautifully written scene. We got Scanlan and Vax going up the butt of a dragon to try to keep it in place. That's one way to fight a dragon, you know, but going inside of an acid dragon doesn't really seem like the greatest idea.
Yeah.
But they did it. So now we got to see.
It's like, we're going to go in the other way. We're not going through the acid.
Yeah.
So.
Not that way. The other way. You know, Scanlan has a lot of experience with butts this season. You know, he gave Grog a suppository. And now he
very happily too. I mean, smile on his face.
He went from
his specialty.
He went from giving a suppository to then being a suppository.
Yeah, that's character development right there.
That is our reaction and discussion of episode 11 of season 2 of The Legend of Vox Machina, The Belly of the Beast. If you guys like this video, please click the thumbs up button. Comment down below your favorite moment or any behind the scenes information that you want to share with Jason or myself. And make sure you subscribe to Movieverse so you can keep up to date on all of our reactions to season 1 and season 2 of The Legend of Vox Machina. And don't forget, we will be reacting to season 3 when that releases. Until next time, guys. Bye-bye.